This is Mary, and I thought I would do an impromptu live stream. Now, I don't know how long I'm going to be live. I'm just going to get started on this project. This is going to be the little jewelry box that Kathy, and I will put a link to her channel in the description box below. And we're going to do Carhart at dAFi's channel, Carhart, dAFi Disabled Artists Foundation, Inc. Kathy donated some kit supplies to a team of YouTube artists and have challenged us to create these little jewelry boxes to be auctioned off. So I'm going to do mine on a live stream. Hi, Renee, your little red wagon. Now, I don't know how far I'm going to get, but what I have is the kit that Kathy sent. And like I said, I will put a link to her channel and to Carhart's channel in the description box below. I have a kit here of little tools to remove the hardware. I have some black spray paint, some E6000. This is just one of the items I'm hoping that will fit in here. It's a small set, a brand new Tim Holtz scissors. That's just a peek at what I'm planning on putting in here. Now, here's what I went to a Hobby Lobby for the other day. These feet, and they were 50% off. And I have some of this kind of a metal banding ribbon. I'm hoping to put this on here, but I haven't opened this up yet. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. Hello to everybody who's coming in. Hi, Susan Hill. Welcome, welcome. I noticed your comment on my other video. Yay. Nice to meet you. Thanks for joining us. Renee's here. Janet Nash is here. Hello, hello. Let's open this up and see what Kathy sent. I may or may not use. Oh, look, though. She sent some felt. Oh, look. Oh, look what she sent here. Is this Tim Holtz? I don't know if this is Tim Holtz or not, but this is wonderful fabric. It looks like it might be. Brother and Sister Design Studio, but it's a travel fabric. Oh, look at this. It's a travel fabric. Oh, that's interesting. So I may or may not use this. We'll see. Right now, this will probably be more than one of a part video because I anticipate having to do this in more than one part. This is the box, and it is hinged here, and it opens this way. Now, I'm not sure that I'm going to use the hinges and the latch because I want to use this along the sides, and I'm afraid that it will interfere with these pieces. So what I'm hoping to do is hinge it on the inside here when I work on the inside and hinge it with fabric or something right in here. So it'll open up this way. And I don't know if I'll be able to get this part back on or not. We will see. We will see. Let's look at the rest of the, and of course my phone is over here to the side. Hi, Lynn. Welcome, welcome. Lynn does a lot of promoting for Carhart. And, oh, look at this red trim. Oh, this is beautiful. And little roses. Oh, wow. Now, I may not use all of this on the box itself, but what I don't use will, in one form or another, go back to the auction. This is a table scarf. It's a beautiful Beautiful. Let's just open up and look at it here. Rather than saying beautiful, let's show it. Oh, wow. Look at this. It is beautiful. It's got a little piece of, looks like a lining or an interfacing there. Oh, this is pretty. But what I do not use on the box, oh, that's gorgeous. We'll go back in one form or another for Gerhardt to auction off, because all of these items were donated by Kathy and they should really go to the auction. And I'll just put my personal touch. Now there's that black lace. Ooh, that might be beautiful. We will see. I'm just getting my, she was very generous with what she included. Oh, look at this. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. It looks like it could be a, wow. Looks like a cluster of some sort. Could be. It could be. Ooh, that's pretty. And here's the last piece. Gorgeous pieces, Kathy. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. So let's put these back in because I'm not planning on doing anything with these immediately. I may keep this little baggie out to keep the, here's the red trim, to keep the spare part, the hinges and latch in. And let's just take this off. I don't know how long, I don't know how fast drying this spray paint is. It's a metallic paint. When a little is all you need. Directions. Clean the surface first and loose part, something. I'm trying to see if I need to prime it. Shake can. Use at room temperature. I'm at room temperature. Shake can for 2 minutes. Uh-oh, I'm going to have to shake this at 2 minutes. And I intend on using this box that I have out here as a spray box so that I don't get a lot of spray, overspray. Do not stick pins into the open can opening. Caution, under pressure, overexposure. I wanted to see, oh, avoid runs and drips by applying light coats. Dries to the touch in 10 to 15 minutes. Okay. 10 to 15 minutes might be enough. So in this little baggie, I also have another little baggie. What did I do with that? I guess I'll use this one because it's handy. First thing I want to do, here, let's use this one. The first thing that I want to do is take the, let's get the pieces out of my way here so I don't get them all yucky. Little roses. Alrighty. The first thing that I want to do is take the hardware off and put it in this little baggie. And I do have some E6000 to work with here, but I want to see if this, I think it will fit around just perfect. I'm hoping. We'll see. If it doesn't, I won't use it, and I'll put everything back together. But I'm going to spray this. Let's see what everybody's saying to me. Welcome to everybody who came in. Hi, Mina. Hi, Patricia. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Your big toe dipped in a pool, you? They're saying hello. Hi, Super Beth. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice to see you. Beth is from Canada. Super Beth is. Peggy. Hi, Peggy. Joey. Hi, Joey. Welcome, welcome. I was watching Tanya this afternoon, and she saved her zine toward the last, but I fell asleep. I'm sorry, Tanya. I fell asleep. I'll have to go back and look at your zine. I looked a little at it where you were using an ink pad and a little cutout square. So I'll have to catch up with Tanya's zines tomorrow. Aren't those laces beautiful, Lynn? Joey's here. Sharon Marlowe. Hi, Sharon. Now, how long I'm here will actually depend on what I get done. Let's see how these feet might work on here. Well, let's take see, I've got 100 things I want to do. Let's see. I got this little kit at that liquidation sale. And I think this one might work. I don't know what this is for. To screw it out, to screw it in. This is loose. I don't know what that does. We'll just leave it. Let's see if I can loosen these. I'm not good at this type of stuff. Let's see. I think that tightens it and this loosens it. This is the type of thing that I would give to my brother to do, but I decided that I would attempt it. Yes, it's coming out. Yay! Yay! And before I lose it, let's put them in the little bag. And I might transfer these after I get this done to a little bag that zips closed, but we'll see. So there's one little screw. Welcome to everybody who's come in. Hi, Lisa. Welcome, welcome. Now, Carahart runs an auction for the Disabled Artists Foundation the second Saturday of every month. And I got my order from her last week, and I think I did I did. I opened it online in one of my streams. Was it Friday night? There's two. These really are not hard to remove. I hope that I can, if I have to put them back in, I'm not sure that I'm going to, I might hinge them in the center with either a fabric or a leather piece. It depends on how this works. I'm really hoping that this works nice on here. I can't tell. I think it's going to fit, but it's going to be close. But with these feet on here too, we will see after I get it off. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Crystal. Welcome, welcome. Crystal, I'm working on the little jewelry box that we're going to send to Carahart to auction off in one of her auctions. I have to get it to her by the 1st of March, so Mary better get herself in gear here. Herself in gear. Notice I said self. Hi, Janice. Welcome. Hi, Joyce. You can do it, Mary. I hope so. I hope so, because I hope it works out the way I envision it. I hope it works out the way I envision it. I don't have the lining of the box envisioned, but I might use some of those things that Kathy sent. I like that red felt. And I think she initially meant that for the bottom of the box, but if I'm going to use those feet, I really don't need felt on the bottom. So we might, if there's enough, I might put it on the inside. And I'm open to suggestions. One reason why I'm doing it live. Well, I hope so, Joey. I'm open to suggestions from the audience because you guys always give me good suggestions. I'm kind of hoping that I don't need a primer on this. Now, I think I watched Lisa do hers, and I think she stained hers. So, hi, Christy. I'm going to have to look up the pronunciation of that namas, or whatever, how to pronounce it. It means the spirit in me honors the spirit in you. I looked up the meaning of it, and I just love that. Let's go ahead and do this since it's wanting to fall apart here. The spirit in me honors the spirit in you. Mary, you're making a jewelry box. That is going to be stunning. Thank you, Christy. I don't know if it will hold jewelry. I'll tell you guys something because I would like some suggestions. I am thinking of carving a couple of Pentel erasers and putting in here. So I would like suggestions from you. What would you like to see as a design on the erasers? And they will be original erasers. I'll send them an eraser. I'll probably get those. I'm hoping to get the others sent out. So here's this. This is really a soft wood. I'm hoping I do not have to prime it. If I have to, they say to a light coat and wait 10 or 15 minutes and give another light coat. And I'll probably do that and spray it on the inside. Give this a light coat on the outside, maybe like, well, it'll probably be like this, and then I'll flip it over and do this, and then I'll probably have to spray these separately. We'll see. I might have to just spray it and set it aside and work on something like maybe carving those erasers. Paisley, those would be cool, wouldn't they? And since I'm including the Tim Holtz scissors, I'm thinking maybe a little scissor stamp. I'm not sure. I can't put a lot in here, but I could maybe get 2, maybe 3 erasers in there and the scissors and some other things. And if I can't get everything in there, I can send them along as a this is giving me issues here. Let's do this first. As an accompaniment. I have a few ideas. There's a kit she's making for the auction. Yeah, this will. I'm using some items that Kathy, and I want to say it's Kathy's World and Friends, but I can't remember her total. Well, let's just go there. Let's just go there rather than me trying to. Let's go there. I'm pretty sure I can here on my phone. Kathy's World. Kathy's World and Friends. Let's grab the link. Whoops, that's not the link. Here. Share, copy, come down into here, come into live chat, paste. There's her channel. This is the channel of the lady who donated all of these things, not just to me, to a whole group of us. How generous was that? How generous is that? Oh, I see what's going on. I need to flip that hinge. And like I said, I'll make something, even if I don't use everything on this box, I'll make something to send to Care to auction off. So I heard Paisley. Did I miss any other ideas for stamp carving? Paisley. The auction will be on Carehart's channel. And of course, I'm buffering. Let's go get Carehart's link. Yeah. This is the channel link to Carehart's channel where you'll find the auctions. Now, she's already had the February auction on the 8th. So the next auction will be the second week in March. And I believe in the description box, you will find a schedule to all of the auctions, but it's always the second week in the month. And this is for the Disabled Artists Foundation. Okay, I've got all the hardware off. Now let me seal this up so I don't lose anything. And we'll just put it like this, and like this, and like this. And I don't trust that seal. So I'm going to grab some. I'm going to grab some masking tape here and make sure it's sealed up, and my phone tape is all wrapped around this masking tape. How in the world? What in the world? Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to take this foam tape off and put it in a drawer someplace. I don't know where I got this. I very rarely use foam tape. Let's put it down in here. And let me seal this package up just so I don't lose any of the hardware. There we go. Now I'll put it over with the fabrics. Now, this I got for 50% off. It's a spare parts, and Hobby Lobby was, and I went up there expecting to have to pay full price. I want to see how these will look on here. I've never used them before, so let's throw this away. Throw this away. What happens? Let's put my little tool away here until the next time I need it. Come on. That doesn't sound like it's going to close very good. There. I don't know if I trust that. No. That's not closed. I'm going to set it over there. I'll probably put a rubber band or something around it. Okay, so I'm thinking these will fit on here quite nice. Oh, and they will. Look at that. Look at that. This is the back. Oh, this will be fun. This will be fun. Here, let's put them like this so that you can see. Like this. Oh, this will be nice. Now, but I'm wondering how. Let's take this off. Let's get my old scissors. I don't know exactly. Yeah, this is what ruins my scissors. That's why these are my older ones. There we go. Boy, that really opened up, didn't it? I got that. Woo! That was fun. Now the problem I think I'm going to have is this will fit around there. It will fit. Let me bring a part of it around. Let's see. Let's start over here at the back. But the question I have is, am I going to be able to fit the feet on there? And I think I will be able to. Let's hold that like that. And with my E6000, I think I will. But what I don't think I'll be able to do is put the hinges back on unless I put little holes in here somehow. But we'll deal with that later. And I've got it upside down. The feet really go down here like this. And I think this is just going to fit perfect. And I'll probably have to tape it down a while to get it to while I'm gluing it. I'll probably have to tape that in there. And if there's a little overhang, I think it'll be on the bottom, and I think I'll be okay. So that's my plan. Now, will it work? If this doesn't work, I'm going to go for like a felt ribbon or something. But the next thing that I want to do is let's get these out of the way. We can throw this away. Now, I have no idea how much of a fume this is going to cause. So we'll see. Oops. Nice trim. Yeah, I've got some trim. Yeah, oh, you saying that's trim? I got that at Hobby Lobby in the floral department, and they sell some whiter too. They sell some whiter trim. But I thought it would look really nice with the black. So we're supposed to shake this for 2 minutes. So it is 6:31. So I'm just going to shake this while I talk to you guys. Does the metal ribbon have sharp edges? No, I don't think it does, Susan. Because, no. Well, a little, but not after it's glued down. I don't think so. I don't think. I mean, it's. See, I can press like this pretty much and hold it without hurting myself. So it's stiff, but it's not sharp. It's 5:31 in Arizona. Get your exercise, Mary. Okay. Probably have to file it somewhat, I think. Well, yeah, I could file it. I have some sandpaper. I just don't think it's going to be a problem. We'll deal with that later. I'll deal with that later. I don't think it's that sharp. I mean, like I can go like this. That doesn't hurt me at all. And I don't think they could sell it if it was sharp and yeah, I don't think it's going to be an issue. That can keep from making a lot of mistakes. the things you stuff that you think about stuff beforehand. Yeah. I could take gosh, I guess I have well, my brother probably has a file, a RESP file. He probably has one. I'll ask him what he thinks. I don't think it's that sharp myself. You know, I don't hear a metal ball in this, but it says to shake it for 2 minutes. I think I've been shaking it for a minute now, about a minute. Hi, Vanessa. Hi, Andrea. Susan, holy heck, are you okay now? Did Susan come in here? Did Susan Gerald come in here? Or are you talking to Suzanne? Oh, I think I'm tired of shaking this. All right, so I'm going to use this box as kind of a spray box, but I think I'm going to cut the flaps off here and maybe the top and have kind of like a little spray box, which could work really nice with my other projects too. And I have slowly been getting things out of the dining room back into my room here. It's been a slow process. I still have quite a few things out there, but well, let's put this here and oh, that was a long reach down. Let's cut the Now, I did watch the first part of Tanya McGuire's stream today, and she was talking about needing an 18 by 24 piece of cardboard for some sort of a project that she hasn't told us about yet. And I asked her if watercolor would work, because what you're seeing beneath me is 18 by 24. And I think she said 12 by 24. I can't remember. 12 by 22. You'll have to listen to her video. Tanya McGuire, this, that, and chat. And I asked her if watercolor paper would work, and she said, well, it might, but she wasn't sure. But I got to thinking afterwards that, hey, I did those roses. I did those roses on the cardboard of that watercolor pad. So I don't know what she's thinking, but my roses may end up being something for Tanya's project. We'll see. We will see. Now, this is actually a box I got in the mail from, who did I get this from? Oh, did I cut off the front flap? I did. Oh, I blurred it out, so I'm okay. This is a box I got in the mail from somebody. I think this came from Mary too. And I was reading about that Neuschwanstein castle that she sent me a guidebook and a beautiful poster of. And I was going to watch some YouTube videos, but they don't allow all the YouTube videos just show the grounds and the outside of the buildings. There's a few that show the inside that were taken illegally. They don't allow filming on the inside of the castle. You have to go there. But I started reading her guidebook too. Oh, look, this flaps up. I might have to put some tape on that. I'm making me a little spray box here. Hopefully this will contain the spray it's just a small project, but if I want to do any art, maybe I can use this as a spray box. Come on, just an inch more. There we go. Now, I think a real spray box would have an edge there and an edge there, but I think this is going to be good. This This one kind of flaps a little, but not too much. All right. So I think I'm going to spray this first. Just like this. And of course, what I do with my spray. Can you guys see it right here? Yeah. And we'll see what happens here. I don't know what's going to happen. There's a little plastic thing. What are you guys saying to me? It was awful, but I survived, Susan said. Well, that's scary. Let's see. You're right. And I'm a miracle. Coma for a month. I had an excellent surgeon. Yeah, Suze broke your neck? Was it your neck? She was through. I was lightly dozing and fell out of my chair. I just had back surgery 2 weeks prior. All right. So it says a light coat. So let's just. I'm spraying from about a foot above, about 12 inches above. And that's a light coat. And it says to let it dry. It dries to the touch in 15 minutes. Can I do this? Uh-oh, looks like I got my phone. Not too bad. I'm going to put my phone over here. Oh, that's the bottom of the box, too. Maybe I'll turn this with my fingers like this and give it a spray. That way. All right. So let's just set this aside because I didn't spray the sides. I think I can take it out and handle it this way and set it aside. I can see it's heavier in there. It's not complete in there. I'll spray it good, but I think it's going to be what I want. Let me put it on a piece of this cardboard and move it that way. Over here, out of my way. And what time is it? It is, at 7 o'clock I can work with it again. Let's do this one. Let's just give it a light spray. I guess I'll call that a light spray. It looks like I need a little bit more over there. Whew. And a light spray there, and I'm going to turn this around. Maybe a little further away, Mary. And a light spray there. And, of course, I don't have my towels. What did I do with my towels? I don't know what I did with my paper towels. Where did they run off to? Well, phooey. Let me get up here. I don't know what I did with them. Here, I have a box of Kleenexes that I was going to take out in my recliner area. Let's use it clean. I just want to kind of wipe that nozzle clean because I'm going to wait a few minutes before I do the rest of it. Let's just pull a Kleenex out. One or two to get started. There we go. And never enough room. I just kind of want to wipe this off a little. Okay, so we're just going to wait a little for that to dry. I'll just put it over the entire box over here, out of my way. So, let's turn my paper upside down. I think this is probably okay to work on, but I don't want to risk anything. Let's turn my paper upside down. So, I also got this at Hobby Lobby. I probably paid a little bit more than I should have for it, but I thought, man, I can trim it down. This cost me, it was 2 yards. It was originally $33.98. It's $6.99 a yard, and they cut it down. They cut it down to half price. So I've got 2 yards at the original price, but I thought it was pretty. So if the other trim doesn't work, I know this will. And I know this doesn't have any sharp edges. That might look pretty on there too. But I kind of like the other, but I think I could probably cut this better to allow for the hinges to fit in on the back. And these little blingy things, I think, no, they're stone. I can't cut them. Sometimes they're not real stone. Sometimes the trim is not real stone. It's more of a foil. But this is real stone. I can't cut that. Sometimes I can cut the bling, but I can't cut this. It's real stone. But that would look pretty on there too, wouldn't it? Against the black. But I don't know. I kind of like this, but I don't want people to get afraid of the edges here. I don't want people to be afraid. This might fit better. And I certainly have enough. So I might use this instead of this and save this for me. Save this for me. Because I don't want people not to buy it just because they think that it's going to have sharp edges. So, yeah, I think that's what I'll do. But at least you've seen this. And you know you can get this at, well, unless they're sold out, at Hobby Lobby in their floral area. They have this. It's kind of a metal, but it's very bendable. It's not sharp. But then again, as I said, I don't want people to feel, I don't want it to not sell because of this. So I think I've changed my mind on this. I might use this for something else, though. I don't want to have to file it or anything like that. Cut with shears. Use nail file for the edge. Hi, Elizabeth K. You think it will be fine? All right, let's see what you guys say. Should I use this, which I know is very safe to use, or, well, I don't know if I want to take a vote. Or should I use this? This is smaller. This will fit on the box better. I could do something decorative with this and put it on the inside. Yeah. It will work well. What about those cameos you had? Oh, those cameos, Janice, I'm saving that for something else. Mary, use it. I don't know what it is, Samantha. Yes, because they use it in arrangements. Yeah, they do use it in arrangements. That's a very good point. I'm going to refresh my stream here. Come on. Get rid of YouTube and come back in. Down in the depths of the box. It's perfect. Both cut the plastic in half to go down the middle. Both. Yeah, Sue says they use that in arrangements in the floral. So I think it'll be okay too. But the thing of it is, I don't want for it not to sell because people are afraid that it's going to be sharp. So I think I'm going to go with this. I do think I'm going to go with this because I know that this is fine. I have no problem using this. Yeah. This was not inexpensive. This is $17 a yard. I got it at half price. So this is not cheap. And it's very pretty. It's very pretty. It's not sharp. Try it on the lid first. What? On the lid. See, I don't, when you guys say it, I'm not sure whether you're talking about which one. Try the bling, the bling. I don't think I'm going to put bling on the lid. I think I'm only going to put it around the bottom. This is already dry. That's a little sticky. I wonder if I can use my heat gun on it. I don't want to put my heat gun up close. I do this to be nice. Let's see what the lid looks like. This is pretty dry. What happened to the lid? No, it's in the box here. This is all nice and dry. It's a little wet around in there. I think I can spray this again. Try a small sample. Just cut off an inch of each of them and try them together. Okay, let me get this out of the way again. I don't want to, since I've already blackened the other side, get ready. I'm going to flip this back over. I thought I was going to do something here, but I don't think it takes that long for this stuff to dry. And you guys can't see much because of the lighting, but it basically looks like this. And I haven't sprayed the ends here yet. I've just sprayed these. I wonder how it would work if I did it this way. Give me more area in there. Woohoo! There's a little bit of an odor, but it's nothing that I can't live with. I might give it one more coat after this. I think it's covering it pretty good. I was afraid I was going to have to, prime it, but I don't think it's soaking in that much. I don't think it's soaking in. This is all dry here. It was just a really thin coat. This part's a little tacky, but it's pretty dry. But see, I'm thinking on this is where that latch goes. I'm thinking it'll be a lot easier to cut an area for that latch. It would just be three diamonds cut out. So I think I'm going to stick with this. I think I like this pretty good. And wouldn't it be neat to find a mirror or something to go in there? Woohoo! And the problem with this, although I do like it, the problem with this, I don't think that I could cut that to get the latch back on. I like this a lot, but I don't think that I could cut. I might be able to cut it, but if I cut it, then it would be sharp. Then it would be sharp if I cut it. I think this is probably filed down. But if I use this, I was planning on making a fabric hinge on the inside. And it's just about, maybe it's just over the edge just a little. So I think I'm going to save this for something else. As much as I like it, I don't want to spoil the project. So I think I've made my decision. Did I spray this a second time? Nope, I didn't. Let's spray this. And spray it on the side there. And turn it. And spray it on this side. And of course, here's my, I don't know what I did with my dirty Kleenex, so of course I'm going to get out another one. I kind of want to keep the nozzle clean here. Boy, I'm going to have a lot of that left. Whew. Alrighty then. We're just going to keep that in the box and set it down here. Let it do its thing. And I guess I don't know what I'm going to do next. I'm going to, I'll show you these. I'm going to put some little wires around these. This was Paper Studio 2, so I got 8 of them for $1.50. So I thought that I don't know what I'm going to fill them with, or even if I need to fill them, but I thought I would wrap a wire around it, and then they could do what they wanted with it. So I think, and I have some metal beading wire, I believe. Let me go get it. And that'll go on the inside. Let me get it. It's here. It's here. What did I do with it? Come on, Mary, what did you do with it? I hate when I can't find things. I had it out. I had it in my hands. Huh. Look again, Mary. Look again. Well, I guess I won't do that until I find my beading. I had some little silver beading wire that I was going to use to make. Well, Bowie. That I was going to make little handles out of. When I find it, I'll do it. The other thing I can do while we're waiting for those to dry is to design some erasers. But at least you can see what I'm going to put in there. So, erasers. I'm real organized here today. Very organized. See, these erasers will fit in there. At least 2 of them. I don't know if I can get a 3rd one in there or not with the scissors. Let's see what you guys are saying to me while I am not so organized. I apologize. I'm disappointed I can't find that beading wire. I was going to do that tonight. Here's the thing. I should have had everything put together in one, like Kathy did, in one kit. And I know what, let's see, she's doing a fabric book and a dress form. And I can't wait to get started on the dress form. I know exactly what I'm going to do. All right, we're going to do 2 erasers, I think. Strong hands. Thank you, Holly. Janice says, Disabled Artist Foundation. I think it's INC Incorporated. Is it international? Let's go there. Let's see. My sound is turned off, so you won't hear anything. Disabled Artist Foundation. It should say what the I stands for there. Let's see if she says so in a... Boy, I think I got some spray on this. Let's see if she says so in one of her videos, what it stands for in the description box. We'll turn it off. Not there. No, that's not her. I'm sorry. I went to the wrong place. Sorry, I went to the wrong place. Let's see what videos. She doesn't say what it stands for, does she? I always thought it was incorporated, but I could be wrong. She doesn't say what the I stands for here. Let's see if there's a... It stands for... Here's her to where you pay on PayPal. It's INC. It's Inc. INC Incorporated. Disabled Artist Foundation Incorporated. We just had to go look. All right, let's get out of this. Let's go back to Mary. Yeah, where am I? Where am I? Your channel. There I am. It's a 501c nonprofit. Hi, Pink Girly, Lori. Sally, Carhartt holds auctions the 2nd Saturday of every month to raise money to send art supplies to disabled artists. That's a good way to describe it, Holly. At 2 p.m. Pacific, that would be 12 Central and 11. I think she comes on a little early, though. I think she comes on about 10:45 Eastern. And she goes until she can't go anymore. She goes until she can't go anymore, until she's all sold out or worn out. She goes into the afternoon quite a bit. I am thinking, let's get rid of this. I've got some washi. I might put this washi in it because this was Paper Studio too. And it's black polka dot. We'll see what I can fit in there. I've got some other things that I'm going to put in there, but that'll all come later. Let's see where this lid is. Yeah, see, this is all dry to the touch. Well, don't look at my finger because that was on the, you can look at this hand. This is all dry. The lid's dry. The top is dry. So I think I can keep going here. The lid is dry. Now I won't get this all done tonight, but I have a good start on it, and I kind of know what I'm doing. Top's dry. Sides are a little tacky. Let's set it aside. Let's do this one first. I'm going to give it another coat. I think 3 coats will be enough. Now, I want to find something to put on the top. I'm still kind of searching through my things for something to put on the top. And I think the thing of it is, though, I might spray the latch and the hinges black or paint them silver with some metallic paint because they are a coppery color. And I don't know, will that coppery color work with the mirror? I think I want them silver. Or black. I think I'll spray paint them black. So let's do this first. Where did I put my spray paint? Where did I put the spray paint? There's the scissors. Oh, here it is. I'm really happy that this dries fast. And I'll let it sit overnight before I put it back together or before I start doing anything to it. And we'll carve our erasers tonight. Turn this around. Whoops. Bad aim. Put that there and just put it aside and let it dry. And grab this is the bottom piece. And I'll have to do these later. If you're wondering, this is just black masking. Well, I guess that was blue masking tape. It's black now. And the fumes aren't too bad. I can tolerate them. Because I'm not doing a huge big project. I'm doing a little box. And just give it a light coat and let those dry. So that's my 3rd coat. Now I think all I have to do are the sides and the inside. Now while that's drying, let's design an eraser. Did I wipe that off, or did I imagine that I did? All righty. So I want a piece of scratch paper. Can I find one in here? Yes, I can. We're going to use this. And I'll probably have to zoom in to do this. I kind of do this from freehand here. And if it turns out I'll use them, if it doesn't, well, we won't use them. I got plenty of erasers. I got black on my hands. You're going to have to forgive that. Where's my other carving tool? Let me go over here. I have to get up and here it is. And I need my gel pen. Gel pen. I'll use the Sharpie, will be fine. Okay. Let's see what you guys are saying to me. Oops. Cell phone number. Holly, if you're talking about the Facebook group, I can't. Where I am, Facebook requires a cell phone number, and I don't have a cell phone number. Oh, really? It requires a cell phone number to join Facebook? There should be an alternate way. Wow. Ah, thank you, Susan. Hi, Sally. Welcome, welcome, Sally, mixed media artist. Hi, Arlene. I'm kind of working on the little box for the dAFi auction. I'm doing a part 1. Is Mina in here? Hi, Mina. Did Mary ever get her new hairdo? Nope, not yet. I actually was thinking, Glory, Paint Girly, that I show my face and do what do they call that? What do they call that? When you pull all that hair in front of your face and cut off about 6 inches? A unicorn cut? Show it, because it's down to my mid-back now. My hair is down to my mid-back, and probably about the first 8 inches is kind of like a faded brown because I quit dyeing it. So, and then I wash it, and it fades as I wash it. So, and I was thinking that I would do a unicorn cut. But it won't be a live stream. I'll do a video of it. It will probably be off of, well, it could be off of my camera, I guess, rather than the computer, the laptop. I was thinking I'd do it in front of my laptop. Would you guys like that? You don't need a phone number for Facebook, Lynn says. Well, where Andrea is, where are you at, Andrea, that you need a phone number for Facebook? But my screen sign-in absolutely does require a cell phone. What kind of are you using? What kind of a device are you using to sign in? Are you using a browser or an app? Are you using a phone app? Are you using a laptop and a browser? If you want security, you can bypass it. Oh, a double, what do they call those double sign-ins? I did that for YouTube. YouTube is putting out messages to the YouTube creators on their dashboard that they highly recommend that you have a secure sign-on, a double sign-on. And what you do is you sign in with your password, but then you can hit this option to where they every time you try to sign in, they send you a message. And that way you use that number, that coded message that they text you. Good night, Susan. You have a normal computer, a tower, a PC. I would not think that you need a cell phone to sign in. I think Lynn is right. I think they're asking you if you want double security. I would skip that and try to sign in the other way, but you can do as you wish. You can do as you wish. That's interesting. You're really hanging on, Mina, Andrea says. I'd be sleeping at this point. What is Mina saying? I spent all afternoon at the Tucson rodeo. Yes, I was at the Tucson radio. I came home happy but exhausted. Gonna have to take a nap when Mary finishes. If you're going to go nap now, I won't hold it against you. Oh dear. Holly, if you're talking about a Facebook group, I can't. Oh, we went through that. Sally says, I wanted to pop in and say hi and see Mary. I have to go mod for a growth stream. Okay, Sally. Hi. Mina says, I keep getting phone calls from my cousin, so I don't know what Mary is up to except she's working on the box. Which trim did she use? I'm going to use the bling trim. I'm going to use this trim, Mina, if you're watching, because I don't want to scare people away from that other using that other trim. I want my box to turn off. And this is pretty, and it's not cheap trim, believe me. This is not cheap. This is $16, $17 a yard. So you're getting your value from this. Plus, I'm putting in a brand new Tim Holtz. Where did I do with that? A brand new Tim Holtz scissors. It's over there. A little one. This is one like, here, this one. I'm putting, hadn't even been taken out. The only thing I did was take the, so you're getting your value with this in this box, one way or the other. And then I thought I would carve a couple of erasers. So, but let's go ahead and design them. I don't want to be on all night. How long have I been on? I've been on a little bit over an hour because I want to stream tomorrow morning. But I am going to finish this up next week so I can get it mailed off. So Care will get it before March 1st. And I'll probably send it priority. Come on. I know I should use this little thing here, but I have trouble figuring it out. It doesn't always pop open for me. Come on. There it goes. Like that. And I will probably use that indoor-outdoor paint to paint around the bottom of it. Okay, let's zoom in. If I can get there. Come on, come on, come on. Let's zoom way in here. Come on, camera. I hope I turned this autofocus off. No, I didn't turn off autofocus, did I? Oops. You saw all that with autofocus on? I'm sorry. It's off now. Let's see. What do I want? I want it to, down is up and up is down. So I want to go down. Where's my eraser? Oh, it's way up there, isn't it? All right. Oops, that was too much. Is that it? That's almost it. One more. You guys have to put up with me when I'm doing this live. Whoops, wrong way, Mary. There. All right. So let me draw a couple of, now a paisley will be a pretty long paisley, unless maybe I could do it double. Oh, come on, pen. All right, so here's my design area in here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 boxes down, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes across. So this one I can just go down and over 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5, 5. Okay, we'll go 5. 5 should do it. I should use this graph paper all the time. 13 by 5. Okay, a paisley. Well, you know, the thing of it is, I could do the paisley shape, but what are we going to put on the inside of it? And a paisley is curved. That might be a challenge to carve. Let's go look at a paisley print here. Let's look at something, see if I can get something out. Let's go to Pixabay and see if I can find a paisley print. Pixabay. It's where I go to get inspiration. Let's put in Paisleey. See what it comes up with. Oh. Ooh. It comes up with some simple ones and some interesting ones. Ooh, I could do something like that in there. Something like this would be pretty, but that's all right. Let's see. I might have to work with this a little. It's got a very thin, let's put it like that, and around. Now I always carve off the edges, so I have to kind of leave an edge in there to carve off. Okay, let's look at some of these designs in here. Is there anything else that I can get? Oh, I like those dots. I like that, but I could never carve it. I'd have to have something like this in here, which would probably come out. Oh, that's pretty. And it comes out like that. And I'll probably only do about 3 of them in this little design, like that, and then one in here. But now I'm going to have to work out what do I want to be dark and what light. A little diamond in here. A little diamond. So, a dark line for the outline. Carve out this inner portion. And a dark line, and there would have to be a white line in there. And dark in here. And dark. Well, the diamond in there would have to be white. Yeah. So it'll look something like, how does that go? Something like a blow up of it would look something like that. And this would all be dark, and this would be white, and it'd have a dark line there. Well, no, it'd have a white in there. And then a white line. Yeah. Let's get another pen. Have a white diamond in there. And this would probably be a white line. I'm just sketching it, so. And if I don't like it, I can do it again until I get it like I like it. And that's a pretty simple design. And let's see, what else does it have? I can't do much around. That's a pretty simple design, but it still is a paisley. Let's see. Let's look at some of these others in here. I like what's going on. I like what's going on in here. These little, they go like this. And they have a piece like that. I like that. And this goes like up like that and around like that. and then it has a white diamond in there. And then another one like this. And I lost it in here. I was doing those like that. I have to work on that curve a little bit more, like that. And a white diamond in there. And then this is all black. And that's what, this is kind of a blow up of what I'm trying to do in here. I like that. But I have to keep it fairly simple if I'm carving it. But what would make it intricate, and I could also put diamonds in the corner here. I could make diamonds, well, not only in the corner, there and there. And I don't know if I could get one in there or not. I might be able to get one, and they would be black. And so if you stamp this several times, you would get intricate pieces. I might try that. Let's see what you guys are saying to me. Oh, I'm buffering. Buffering. YouTube. Hi, Scarlett. Welcome, welcome. Janice says, I have a cell phone, but not a smartphone, so I try not to give it for anything. Pain in the blank blank. Apple constantly wants me to send via phone notifications, but they also send to my cloud email. Nina says, hi, Mary. Holly says, yes, it didn't dawn on me until now. I use my email address even on games. Yeah, I use my email address to send to sign in to Facebook. Hey, she said she's tried like 7 times. You're in the US. You should not have to do that, Andrea. I don't know why you're having to do that. The other thing you could do, Andrea, is see if you could get some help from somebody at Facebook. Send them an email to support or something and see if somebody could help you. I kind of like that. And then it will have there'll be a third one in there, but it will have the paisley down in there, and this will be darker. I kind of like that. We can try it and see if it'll work. All right. So the other thing I wanted to do was a pair of scissors. And I could make them pretty simple. Just something like the ones that I do for my needlework designs, like this. And I'm just sketching them here. I'm not sketching for carving. I would probably come up a little bit more. Something like this. Just make a simple carving of a pair of scissors here, like that. And make the blades, well, maybe even smaller, like that, and come down like this. Like this. Something like that, and put a round, or even a diamond shape might be better if I'm carving. So that's what I think I'll do, a paisley and a pair of scissors. Let's, like this. And I think I'll do those and put them in the box. And of course it'll have blade. It'll have a line there for the blade. Just something simple. Do some stitching while I walk. You're doing some stitching, Allie K? Allie K, I loved your postcard. That was so creative. She, on her postcard, when they did those Valentines, she put a map of Wisconsin up here and a map of Nebraska down here. And then she had from my house to your house, and she had a little line in there. And you had a stamp on the back. I'm going to have to go back and look at that stamp because I think you drew the stamp on there too. Okay, so let's put this aside for a moment. Let's put this aside. Aside where, Mary? Put my phone out of the way of the spray. Yep. And let's go and see what the boxes are looking like. I'd like to get them at least sprayed tonight. Oh, I'm all zoomed in. Let's zoom out. Sorry to zoom in and zoom out. Zoom in and zoom out. That's all she does is zoom in and zoom out. How's that? A little. It's pretty good. It's I don't like that. Is that on the front? Well, my ribbon will cover up anything that gets, well, but that's on the lid. Let's see if I can't smooth that out just a little. Yeah. I think that's gonna, I might have to sand that and respray it a little. I think it's okay. Let's do, before I do the sides here, I'm going to do the inside. And let's look at the other one. Let's look at the other one. See if it's any worse or any better. It's dry. It's dry to the touch. I can handle them. This is nice. This is nice. This is nice. So let's spray. Can I spray them both at once? If I put it like this, I can. Let's spray those. Shaky, 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 shake. Shake, shake, shake. All right, I'm probably about 12 inches above it. And I'm just going to do light coats at first. Probably stop there on that one. Ew! Let's turn it around though and get in the. All right, let's just call that the first coat. Woo! Woo! That was a little much for me. Woo! Let's set that aside and let it dry. All right, back to my eraser. Are you going to zoom in again, Mary? I might. What did I do with my Sharpie pen? I stuck it over here. Now, I'd like to get a nice paisley on this, though. Mm-hmm. And I'm debating whether I want to do a transfer or if I want to try to draw it on there. And I would probably want to draw it backwards. Maybe if I kind of sketch out. Now, if I leave lines for my, and I could carve before I draw. Maybe I'll do that this time. Let's experiment. Because I always carve away the edges so that when you stamp, you don't get a hard line here. And I always do that first, after I've drawn my design. But this time, I'm going to carve it away first. So I'll know where my design is going to fit. I'll know my design is going to fit, I think. And I just go at an angle and kind of bevel. I do the bevel. I just bevel it at like a 45-degree angle. On the top here, and kind of on the corners. I'll go in and work on the corners later. The corners don't bother me. Let's throw this away. Okay. So now, see, I did just about have it at the right point. Maybe a little narrower in there. And if I make it smaller, I have room for my diamonds up in here. And I do think I want to put corner diamonds in it. So let's bring it down this way. And maybe even more of a curve. I'm not sure. Maybe make it a little taller. I'll run into my diamond, but yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, I could probably bring that up just a little bit more. It'll be a pretty long paisley, but that'll give me room for my pieces here, I think, which will be these pieces. Well, let's get this drawn in. Let's zoom in just a little more again. And if this one doesn't work, I'll do another one until I get it to where I like it. I would like to have it nice and round like this, but on this narrow eraser, that's not going to work. And I want these erasers to go in there. So I might make that line just a little thinner in there, but that bevel just is right there. Let's see if I can bring that diamond up a little, right in there, and put a diamond in here. And they don't have to be, I could probably even bring that diamond down a little. They don't have to be even. And we'll put a diamond in here. Now, if I were an extremely talented carver, I could put little diamonds in there. But I'm not that detailed. I don't have the tools to do all of that. And I think, I can't see, but I can feel. Right here, that is where the bevel starts. And I think this is probably too thick of a line, so I'll probably carve some of that away. But let's kind of sketch in this piece. And it comes up, and let's put a diamond in here. Let's put a diamond in there first. Right in here. And this comes up and around like, my pens. Yeah, I need a better pen. I mean, I like my Sharpies, but that's not the best. I need a good gel pen. Hold it while I look for a good gel pen here. One that won't, maybe this big pen. One that won't smear too much. Let's try this bit and see if it works. It's a blue one. And I think I'm gonna make this line short, thinner in there. And this will be, actually, this diamond will be white, and this area in here will be black. I've got it reversed on here, but I know because I know. And it kind of comes up like that. And I think I'm just going to leave all this black in here. And this will be white. And then there'll be another one coming. There'll be a white line coming in there. Where this line is will be white. And curved like that. Black in there. And a diamond in here. And all of these will be black, and where this line will be white. It'll be reversed. And where this black diamond is, it will be white. And there'll be one more little one in here. And that's going to be kind of a bear. A little one going right in here. And there'll be a diamond in there, a third little diamond. I kind of like that. And then there'll be a diamond down here. Like that. Something like that. Now, there's some extra lines in here that will be carved away, so don't worry about all the ink on here, because I'll be carving. So let's get started. Let's do the diamonds here first. Let's just carve this way. And carve this way. Carve that out. And like I say, if this doesn't turn out, I've got my basic design. I'll do it until I get it to I like it. I'll get it to how I like it. If this one doesn't turn out like I like it. So I'm carving my diamonds. Let's carve this off. And this, of course, will be a hand-carved eraser. This won't be a, it won't be a hand-carved stamp. It won't be like a store-bought stamp. But I'm thinking I want to put it in that little box. I think I'm wanting to do two, an eraser and a pair of scissors. And I'll probably work up my scissors. I just gave you an idea of what I wanted to do there. So let's carve around here. Around in there. And I might just carve one eraser tonight. I don't want to be on here all night because I want to get up in the morning. I want to get up in the morning. I find that when I go till 10 or 11, 12 o'clock at night, 2 o'clock in the morning, I have a hard time getting up the next morning. Oh, why, Mary? I thought you never slept. Yeah, I sleep. When I'm tired, I sleep. I'm kind of worried about this beveled edge here. But we'll see how it stamps off. I'm going to put a diamond here. Carve this area off. Now I'm having to keep this design. A paisley really is a pretty intricate design, but because I'm carving this, I'm having to keep it fairly simple. Fairly simple. And it's a small 1 inch this way and 2 inch that way. It's a small design. See, I think I need to trim this just a little bit more. Sorry, I'm not chatting. I'm concentrating. I'm concentrating. All righty, now, what about this up here? Maybe a little bit more in here. Now, the inner part. I want the diamonds to be carved out and the shapes in here to be black and this in here to be carved out. So let's start with this. Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with that. And then there'll be a line coming in here. And it kind of rounds and goes up. And a line here that kind of rounds and goes up. And a line here that kind of rounds and goes up here and keeps going and goes rounds and goes up this way. And this kind of rounds and goes up that way. I hope I have it. Probably get head in the way because I have to see where I'm going here. And there's a diamond right in here and here. And there. And let's carve that out. We'll see how that, I'll probably have to come back and adjust it, but we'll see. Okay. There's another diamond. Let's see, this area gets carved out in here. This area gets carved out. I'm only going to carve one eraser tonight because, like I said, I don't want to be here all night. And this kind of goes up this way and around like that. Ooh, I'm liking how this is going now. Let's get these little shavings out of my way. Let's test my box and see what it's doing. Let's test my box. I haven't got them in here yet. I think I can give this another coat. And it isn't going to matter so much in the, because I probably will line it with that felt, I'm thinking. It's fairly dry. Yeah. Well, that's my finger. It's a little tacky, especially in the edge there. It's tacky in there. I think I can give it another coat. This is wet. You can tell where it's wet because it's shiny in there. Yeah, it's tacky. I'm going to give it another coat. I'm going to give it another coat. I'm going to give it about 3 coats, I think. You guys are just seeing black, but there it is. See where it's shiny right down in here? Am I pointing at this one? That's where it's still wet in here, right in there. It's still wet. Sorry, it's blackout. Blackout. Hold it here. Let's give you guys a better view. Come on. Let's do this. Let's give you guys a better view. Let me get another sheet here. Maybe just one of these, two of these lids that I'm not using. So you guys can watch. There. Doesn't look so bad to you. And shake this a little. Shaky, 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 shake. And I'm just giving it light coats. That's a little thick in there, but I'm not too worried about getting a really good coat in here of it because I think I'm going to be lining it. So, but I do want to give it a decent coat, a decent spray. So I think maybe I'll turn it this way again and give it a spray and oops, a spray in there and a spray in there. And where's my Kleenex? I try to wipe off the nozzle here so it'll be kind of clean the next time I use it. And this is Krylon Black Metallic that I'm using. All right. There's that. We'll set it aside and let it dry another 15 minutes or so. And let's see what you guys are saying to me. Hi, Becky. I didn't know you came into the stream until I was changing my jammies. Hi, Aunt Beck. You have not felt well all day, Aunt Beck? Oh, no. One of the reasons is I did not drive up the mountain with Scott today. That change of altitude would have killed me. Oh, Becky, I'm sorry. You take care of yourself. Arlene, you're such a lady. I spent my formative years in the deep South. Ladies didn't go to town unless in a dress. On Sunday, they wore gloves. Those days are gone, Andrea. Hi, Cindy. Welcome, welcome. It's jammy time, Holly says. Holly, are you still here? Say yes if you're listening. Let me tell you why. On Facebook, you put a picture of is it a little goat? Is it a little goat, Holly? I would love to sketch you. Yes. Okay. You're here. I'd love to sketch that little goat. Can I do that? I grabbed your picture of him. I'd love to sketch. It's a sheep. Okay. Well, it looks like a goat. It's a little black and white one, isn't it? It's a sheep. It's a little lamb. Can I sketch it from your picture, from your photo? Arlene says, I still don't go to town unless I'm dressed well, but I don't even own gloves. It's a hair sheep. One of my grandmothers left me her gloves when she passed, Scarlett said. Oh, thank you, Holly. Well, I'm not going to do it tonight, but I saved it off, but I thought, well, I better ask her permission. Okay. Well, I'll be doing that. Becky's not feeling well. Let's keep her in her in our thoughts and prayers. We don't want Becky getting sick. I don't like to be in jammies around anyone. Arlene says. Aunt Beck says, that's how I feel about the cleanliness of this cottage. If I don't know you're coming, expect there to be art everywhere. Yes, except I am trying to put things away now. I cleaned off my carts this weekend. I've got a cart from Lucia, and I'm putting supplies on it, like my pens and my tape and my scissors. And I've got some of the paints that I use a lot, and watercolors and my punch, and things that I use a lot on Lucia's cart. And then over on my right-hand side over here, I have all my current projects, things that I'm using for my current projects. Aunt Beck says she has a nice cup of tea. She takes up all the space around me. The air is being sucked out of the room. She can't help it. Oh, is that a cat? Or is that Bernadette? Scott's sister surprised me today with a pop-in visit. Holly, it's jammy time. It's jammy time. Mod Appreciation Month, Carla says. Yeah, it's Mod Appreciation Month. I'm going to be doing another project for them, but I want to get a good start so that I can finish up this box and get it sent off. That Mod Appreciation Month might stretch into next month a little as far as projects go. All right. Let's see what I can do. Let's carve a little bit more. Let's see if I can get this finished up here. Plus, 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 plus. Is that enough? Yeah, that's pretty good. So I've been carving, where's my red one? I've been carving this negative space in here. So there's my diamond. Let's see, I'm not going to mess with that. Let's carve this out in here. Yeah, it comes up like that and kind of around. You see more after you ink it up. So let's see. And then this one comes up and around this way. So I've got some negative space in here to carve away. And I think just these two diamonds, and I can stamp it off and see what I need to do. So, and these are going to be negative. They're going to be white diamonds. There. There. These erasers, I'm going to carve a paisley and a scissors, and they're going to go in the box that I'm sending off to Carehart. And there'll be other things in there too. There'll be other things in there. Those little bottles are going to go in there. These little bottles. I don't know if I'm going to put anything in them or not. We'll see. I have glitter, but I don't know. I could put glitter in them. And I want to wrap little metal around them to make kind of like a little charm thing. And those are going to go in there, and the Tim Holtz scissors, and I have some other, and the erasers, and I have some other things to put in there. We'll fill it up. And what I don't use, I'm going to do other things with and send off to Care to auction away. So everything that Kathy sent is going to me is going to be sent back to Care to auction. Maybe not all in the same month. But it will be sent back. A lot of fabric that she sent to be used on this box, I can use in the fabric journal, I'm thinking. Alrighty, let's ink this up. And of course, when I carve these erasers, they they will be inked and used. They won't be like their brand new erasers because they're a hand carved stamp. They will have ink on them, and I'll paint them to clean them up because see, just from this, it's pretty grimy from my hands. But that interior, exterior paint cleans these up real nice, and it does not peel off. And I really like that about it. I want to clean this area in here up a little more. I really do like that about that paint. And I know I got the others to send. I know I haven't forgotten you. I'm just slow. I am ultra slow with my mailing. You guys are just going to have patience with me. It isn't like if I was doing, that's one reason why I do not do an online business. I would not do well at all with an online business. I would have my name would be muddy, and I know it would be. All right, let's stamp this off and see what I need to clean up. Let's stamp it off and see what I need to clean. Whew. My hands feel grimy. Let's clean them a little. Oh, and I don't know what happened to I do not know what happened to my paper towels. I guess I'm going to have to get out a new roll. I'm using Kleenexes as paper towels here. But at least my hands don't feel as grimy. I don't know if that's going to come off. All righty. Let's stamp her off and see what happens. It'll have to be cleaned up. I know that. Ooh, I'm going to like it. I'm going to like it, I think. Now, this line is awfully thin here, and I've got to thin this one out. So, I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty thin on there. And I knew it would be thin. So, I'm going to thin this out, thin lines, thin out, probably thin this out. I'm pretty happy with that, but maybe I could straighten this one out a little bit more. Straight curve. So it's nice and curvy like this one up here. This one doesn't have a pretty curve. This one's got a pretty curve in there. Maybe a little in there. I like my diamonds. They're pretty good. This may need a little cleaning up in here. I don't know if that's the stamping, but I don't think I want to carve too much. Maybe this area. I'm pretty happy with these two. This one needs to be cleaned a little. This line, I think I'm going to leave that. All right. And if I don't like it, if I mess it up, I'll carve another one until I get it. But let's clean this up a little. Right, like that. And maybe around here. Yeah. I'm pretty happy with that, I think. This is a little shaky in there. If I can do any better with it. I think that's just a shaving there. All right. What am might make that just a little bit thinner. All right. I don't think there's much I can do about this. That's because I did that beveled edge there. Clean it up a little. Yeah. I don't know. Now, I want to see if I can fix this. I want it to be a little more curvy in there. And I know I'm falling off of the... All right, let's see what I can do here. Well, that's curvy, all right. Let's see if I can fix it on this side. It's kind of pretty in a way. Kind of like it. Let's see if I can thin it out a little in there, though. Bring it down a little more, like this. Yeah, I like that better. Let's get rid of some of these little areas in here. I don't know. I think leave it. Let's stamp her up again. Only let's flip the page. Let's stamp it over here. Stamp it in there. And when you have a stamp where that comes out to the edges here, be sure that you ink it up good and press on the edges to get a good impression on these eraser stamps. When you finally get your stamps, I think I'm kind of liking it. I might straighten this out just a little there. Let's do that. Hopefully I can do it without causing too much of a... Just a little. That might be enough. It gets a little thin in here. Do I want to thin this down? I don't think I do. I think what I want to do is kind of clean that up a little more. Curves are not easy for me. Curves are not easy for me. I'm not liking it up here. Let's see if I can smooth this out a little. All right, let's stamp her up again. Let's stamp it down the page here. Yeah. Now what I could do here, well, I didn't get that inked up very good, did I? I think I need to re-ink my stamp. My pad. What I could do is, I'll show you, and I might, just to add a little bit more flair to this. I like that pretty good. What I could do is bring a white line down the center here. Let's get my white pen out. A white pen. I don't know if this one's going to work yet or not. Bring a white line down. I'll scribble here. Come on. Bring a white line down this way. Come on. Bring a white line in there. Just a little one. This pen is getting empty. Yeah, I think I pretty well used this up. This is a Dollar Tree pen. I don't know if these are going to work or not. Here, a white line down there. A white line down here. Like this. Only maybe a little bit better. Like this. Just a... We'll see. If I don't like it, I'll recarve it. It won't take that much of a deal to recarve. All right, get that shaving in there. Get out of there. Just do a very faint white line. And a very faint one there. And a very faint one there. I think I like that. Let's stamp her up. I think I like it. I think I'll put it in that box. If they don't like it, they don't have to use it. They don't have to buy it. I guess I could bid on it myself. Let's put it this way. I don't know. I'm thinking I might need to make this line a little thinner. I'm happy with this, but this one might need to be thinned out a little. Right in there. If I don't like it, I'll recarve it. Oops, I went in a little. Oops. Oops. I hesitated there. That's better. I do think I like that better. Let's clean it up a little in here. got a little thin in there. Let's get a couple of these little scratchy points out here. Let's stamp her off again. Now I could carve bigger erasers, but I like carving on these Pentel erasers. It's kind of what I like to carve. Let's clean this up. It's kind of what I like to carve. I'm cleaning it up off the camera, I think. Okay. Let's see how it is. If I don't like it, I'll carve it again till I get it how I like it. Oh, I think I like it though. Let's carve it the other way. I mean, stamp it the other way. I need to put more ink on my pad. Let's bring it up where you guys can see it. I think I'm pretty happy with it. All righty. Well, so I'm also going to carve the scissors. I'm going to think about this. I might recarve this just to recarve it and see if I can do it any better. We'll see. We'll see. I want to finish the box. And let's see how the box is doing here. Let's zoom back out. Zoom back out. Welcome everybody that's come in. I'm not going to be on too much longer because I don't want to be up late at night here on these. It's dry in there, pretty dry. I'm just going to let this, leave this to dry overnight. It's wet. It's wet in there. So, this I think is what I'm going to put around the side here. Yep. Is this the back? No, this is the front. But I think the hinge will go on there. And the hinge is gold, brass. So I think I'll spray paint those. Probably not here tonight. I think I'll spray paint them either black or silver. I don't know if I have silver I can use. But my next step, I think, will be probably to spray those and glue this on. And see, I think the erasers will fit in there nice, 2 of them. And the Tim Holtz scissors, I might have to, I might have to cut this part off, but I'll leave it in the holder. In order for it to fit in here, I'm going to have to cut this part off, or I could try bending it down, but it's pretty stiff. Put it like that. And then I'll put some other things in there too. So we'll see. We'll see as I go. I'm real tempted to get those fixtures out and spray paint them. I'm real tempted. I said not tonight, but it'd be nice to have them sprayed so that I could. Let's get this out of my way. It's got a little stamp there. I'm going to leave it on there. Let's put a, yeah, another sheet of paper on that. And the hinge, the lock, and the little bracket here, and the two. I don't know if I'm going to spray paint the screws. I don't think that's that important to spray paint those. Yeah, all that's left in there is the little screws. Let's fold it up. Oh, the other way, Mary. Jeez. Oh, I always do everything the wrong way first. There we go. Let's give these a spray. Maybe I can do these a little heavier. Where's my spray? And I only have to spray the front of them. I don't have to spray the back of them. So we'll just let those dry. And tomorrow I'll start putting it together. Well, maybe not tomorrow because I think tomorrow's going to be pretty much taken up. So I might do a standalone. So here's what I did tonight. I need to spray the sides yet, but I'll do that. I'll do that later. Oops, get off of there. And I carved a stamp. I'm not sure. I might recarve that stamp just because I'm not sure about it. We might give this one away. I might give this one away and recarve another one. It's pretty thin in there. That's a pretty thin line. Well, I'll think about it. So thank you for watching. And my next video might be a standalone video. It may not be a live. But what I'm going to do is I'll put what I'm planning on doing next, of course, is spraying the sides, the two ends here, because I can handle it this way now. And putting the trim on it. Where's my trim? What did I do with the pretty trim? Here. And carve maybe the scissors eraser. So, and I'll think about this one. I might recarve this one. You always do better the second time. Because you get a feel for what you're doing. And then I'm going to look through my stash and see if I can't find something pretty to put on top here. Something nice. Or I'll look through what Kathy sent me, but I'm thinking like a pretty, something pretty on the top. I haven't quite decided that. So thank you for watching, everybody. I'll just say goodbye here. I want to thank you all for coming. I'm not going to say goodbye other than wave because I want to go to bed and get up in the morning. I want to stream tomorrow morning. I want to catch up in my gem journal, and I want to do some zines, catch up with Tanya with her zines. I want to do a Picasso one, and we'll play with her zines tomorrow morning. So bye, everybody. Have a great evening. Thanks for coming. Good night.